Hi, my name's Catherine. I'm a freelance journalist covering stories in South America. I report in English, but actually, a lot of the interviews that I do and the material that I gather is in Spanish. And I've been using Scroll to store and organize this material, as well as use it to jot down ideas, write first drafts, and also to get transcriptions of my material. So let's go through to my Scroll interface. This is a story that I've already done. You can see down here in sources, I've got different files from PDFs, YouTube links, articles, and different audio files as well. And up here in notes, I've started organizing my material into different notes and information, quotes, and even a first draft. But that story's done and dusted. So we're going to go to a new one now. So I'm going to go up here to my notebooks, which are essentially like folders, and go down to new notebook. And I'm going to call it Digital Nomads because it's a story about digital nomads in Colombia. Create notebook. And I get this pretty much blank page. Now, this is a note right here, and I use notes for my research, for quotes, for first drafts. To begin with, I just call it something like research or facts or ideas, something like that. Brilliant. Then I'll start doing my research, my investigation. And I found something on the internet and I want to upload it. So I'm going to go down to my sources. I can click on this plus button here or add sources. And I'm going to paste the link into this top box here and click add, and that will start uploading. I've also got a YouTube link here that I'm going to add. I do it sometimes with Apple Podcasts as well. You can upload various things. Okay, and as well, I've got things on my computer that I want to upload. So I'm going to go here, and instead of going to this box up here, I can drag and drop onto this grey box any files that are on my computer. I tend to go to browse files and find something. I'm actually going to upload a couple of audio files. I'm going to upload an M4A and a WAV file. Okay, upload. And one more thing, I'm going to look for a PDF. So where's that PDF gone? Brilliant, there it is. So I'm going to upload that as well. Okay, and you can have quite a few things uploading at the same time as well. Okay, so once something has uploaded, you can go through it. Okay, and what I tend to start doing is looking through, and I might start wanting to put things into my notes. So, for example, here, this is really interesting. It's an interesting fact. So I'm going to select it, and this box comes up here, and I want to clip it to a note. So I'm going to move this to the research page that I've already used. So I'm going to clip here and go down to research. Fantastic. Brilliant. If I go to research, there it is. Okay, I can just get back to it by going here. Okay, brilliant. Okay, I might want to do that as well. If I go to a YouTube link, I can copy and paste things that are there as well. I can also go through and play things using the controls on the side. This YouTube video is actually uploaded in Spanish. Now, if something's in a different language, you can go to the source language and toggle between the language and English just here. Yeah, so that goes back.
La pandemia cambió nuestra forma de...
And then I can toggle back to English if I'm just looking through very quickly. Okay, fantastic. So now I'm going to go to one of my audio files, and I'm going to look for a particular quote that I want. Okay, that one's fine. So I would like this quote. I'm going to select it. I'm going to clip it to another note. I want to put it in a quotes page, but I've not made one yet. I might already have one pre-made, but right now I haven't. So all I do is go down to create new notes. Okay, quotes. And that will go to your quotes page. Great. So another thing that I might want to do if I'm reading through something, say this YouTube video again, I might find something that's quite interesting, but I don't necessarily want to put it in my research right yeah, I just think it's an interesting point. So instead of clipping it to a note, I'm just going to go to highlight. So if I scroll through, I can see it really easily. Okay. I use the AI assistant quite a lot, which is on the right-hand side. So if you know that there's something in your notebook, but you can't quite remember where it is, this is great for that. And you can search all sources, or you can just select the ones you want. So I'm going to search Argentina because I know somebody was talking about Argentina, but I can't remember where it was. Okay, you can have phrases as well. And within a few seconds, something will come up. Or it should do if it's actually in the notebook. Great. So there it is. I wasn't imagining things. Okay, and it's there. Fantastic. So now I've got quite a lot of my material in there. I'm actually going to start writing my first draft. So I'll go back to notes, click on the plus button, draft article, and I'm ready to start writing my draft article. And that is pretty much how I use Scroll.